Zero-shot learning is a problem setup in machine learning where a classifier is expected to correctly classify new samples to classes that it has not observed during training. Unlike standard generalization in machine learning, where classifiers are trained on samples from all classes, zero-shot learning requires the classifier to predict the class of samples from unseen classes at test time. In the context of large language models, zero-shot learning refers to the ability of the model to tackle tasks it wasn't explicitly trained for, relying solely on its pre-existing knowledge and general language understanding. Zero-shot learning is particularly useful for simple tasks and exploratory queries, where clear and direct instructions can be provided to the model. It can also be beneficial when there is very limited data available, as it allows the pre-trained model to leverage its existing knowledge to solve the task. A typical prompt should include the instruction with required classes and the input text. For instance, we can ask the model to classify the given text into specific labels by providing the necessary classes and the input text. You can structure your prompt in any way you prefer, as long as it effectively conveys the required information to the model. For example, to classify the sentiment of a text using LLM, you can provide a prompt like classify the following text into positive, neutral, or negative. The text is, "This movie is very good." For a machine translation problem, we may ask to translate the following English text to Japanese text. Zero-shot prompting allows the model to generate outputs for tasks that it has not been explicitly trained on. This means that the model can be used for a wide range of tasks without the need for additional training. It saves lots of time and computational time given that your task is simple and common. With zero-shot prompting, there is no need to provide task-specific examples or demonstrations to the model. In other words, no labeled data is required. We can leverage this process to generate an initial labeled set for future use. This makes it a quick and efficient way to generate outputs for various tasks. Zero-shot prompting tests the model's generalization capabilities by relying on its pre-trained data. The model applies its understanding of language, the world, or specific domains to generate a response or make predictions about an unseen task it hasn't been explicitly shown in training time. Overall, zero-shot learning in large language models enables them to extend their capabilities beyond their training sets and make predictions about unseen classes, significantly expanding their potential applications.